The Joker is hands down one of the most iconic villains in pop culture history.
Why so serious?
No wonder actors are dying to step into the madness of this character. Yeah, who wouldn't want to laugh maniacally while wreaking chaos? We've gathered 7 of the most unforgettable and sometimes questionable versions of the Joker from the movies. Who nailed it, and who completely missed the punchline? Let's find out. Number 7, Barry Keoghan. Hold up, the only reason Barry Keoghan's Joker lands in last place is because, well, we barely saw him. The actor popped up in Matt Reeves' 2022 Batman. Sadly, his Joker shows up at the very end and in one deleted scene that dropped online later. But hey, Barry gave us a little tease with some Heath Ledger vibes. For Keoghan, though, just getting a shot at playing such a legendary character was a big win.
There's so much history to that role, and you want to be careful and you want to do it justice.
We get it, Barry. Totally. Fingers crossed he comes back for the Batman Part 2 and really shows us what he's got. Sadly, we'll have to wait another 2 years as the film is set to release in October 2026. But for now, there's just not enough material to give a solid verdict. Number 6, Jared Leto. Okay, let's start with one thing. We all love this ageless genius. But his 2016 Suicide Squad Joker? Well, let's just call it a mixed bag. The actor's take was unique, no doubt. From the blinged-out look to the over-the-top behavior, it was definitely a different spin on the clown prince of crime. So why didn't fans love it? This Joker came off more like a straight-up psycho murderer than the chaotic, unpredictable demon we know and love.
He's so intense.
With weird grills, edgy tattoos, and neon green hair, this version was all about that modern gangster aesthetic. The netizens also felt like Leto tried way too hard.
I was in another world. I was in another universe.
He even went full method, sending dead rats to his co-stars. Yeah. Yikes. Well, there's nothing wrong with bringing your own spin to the role, but Leto's Mr. J proved there are definitely better ways to do it. Number 5, César Romero. We can all agree this Joker looks more like a mischievous uncle than a terrifying villain.
Ah, well.
But hey, it was the 60s. What did you expect? Romero might not be everyone's go-to Joker, but he was the first actor to bring the character to life on screen in the Batman TV series. Back then, comic books weren't exactly seen as serious art, and this campy show gave many people their first taste of that world. Even César himself refused to shave his mustache for the role. So yeah, you can totally see it peeking out from under all that makeup. Talk about boundaries. Sure, his Joker may look more like a goofy prankster, but there's no denying Romero left a lasting mark on the legacy of this character. And now, moving on to... Number 4, Cameron Monaghan. Okay, we know. They never actually say he's the Joker. But come on, it's pretty obvious what's going on here. The 2014 Gotham series clearly took major inspiration from the iconic villain when creating Jerome and Jeremiah Valeska.
Y'all could go insane with just one bad day.
The show itself was a long prequel to Bruce Wayne's before Batman days, and Gotham definitely kept us guessing, like which Valeska brother is the real Joker. Unlike much of the show's twists, their take on the character's origin story was surprisingly true to the comics. Monaghan's Jeremiah Valeska even got his classic chemical bath giving off some serious Tim Burton vibes.
Oh, call me Jack. No, sorry, Joseph, John, Jay.
But in all seriousness, the shameless actor nailed the chaotic, maniacal energy we all imagine this infamous criminal would have. He did justice to the madness, whether or not they ever actually called him Joker. Number 3, Joaquin Phoenix. In 2019, Todd Phillips gave us a totally different take on the criminal. And boy, did it shake things up. The director even said his goal was to create an anti-comic film.
We just wanted to make something that felt grounded in a reality.
This time, the villain starts as Arthur Fleck, a poor, mentally ill guy being crushed by a brutal, uncaring society. Phoenix's Joker isn't here to have fun. He's raw, harshly realistic, and downright broken. And let's be real, Joaquin brought his A-game here, earning himself a well-deserved Oscar. His performance was incredible, from the haunting moves to that unsettling, pathological laughter. Oh, and the iconic bathroom dance scene? Totally improvised by Phoenix. Cinematographer Lawrence Sher spilled the tea.
While some scenes were very planned out, like when he's in the phone booth or walking up the stairs, others had no plan at all.
And in Joker Folie à Deux, Lady Gaga even got Joaquin to sing live.
Early on, she was like, "Oh, we're gonna sing live," and I was like, "No, we're not. Or you can sing live if you'd like, but I'm not."
Turns out he wasn't too confident in his vocal abilities. Still, both stars performed live in the film, accompanied by an off-camera pianist. While it sounded as authentic as the director wanted, he later faced challenges in the editing room.
Each take was a different version of the song.
However, Joaquin's version was far from the maniacal master criminal we're used to. This grounded take shows just how versatile the Joker is, fitting perfectly into all kinds of stories. Number 2, Jack Nicholson.
You can call me Joker.
Tim Burton's 1989 Batman is a true classic, and for nearly 20 years, Jack Nicholson's portrayal set the gold standard for the character on the big screen.
Jack Nicholson as the Joker, you didn't have to be a casting director. That was just everybody's first choice.
He nailed the perfect mix between César Romero's playful criminal and the darker noir vibes of the Joker from the 1940s comics.
This was a very strong, in every way, transitional movie about the genre and really why they wanted me in there.
And honestly, he wasn't wrong. While Phoenix and Leto went for more intense transformations of the character, Nicholson kept it simple. It was basically evil Jack. And fans couldn't get enough. This charismatic, gangster-style Joker is one of the most beloved versions to this day. And finally, let's talk about our top choice. Number 1, Heath Ledger. In The Dark Knight, Christopher Nolan aimed to bring a more complex and truly terrifying villain.
And to me, it was creating a sort of psychologically credible anarchist, a force of anarchy, a force of chaos.
And Ledger's performance? It may never be topped. The late actor's chilling, haunted take on the Joker earned him a well-deserved posthumous Oscar. His character is the very embodiment of chaos itself. Wondering how he pulled it off? Heath infamously locked himself away in a hotel room for weeks, meticulously crafting every aspect of the Joker's persona. The hysterical laugh, the eerie voice, the walk. Every iconic quirk was the result of his dedication to making the Joker deeply unsettling. This was without a doubt a Joker for the ages. That's it for this video. Do you agree with our ranking, or would you switch things up? Let us know in the comments and check out our other videos.